Hello Libra, and welcome to your weekly Tarotscope for January 11th through 17th at 2021. Let's get right into your reading and see your primary focus this week. What is going on for all Libras? Show me Libra. Okay, so we've got the third house. This is about learning, but Libra, right as I grab this, I feel for you guys, this is more about communication this week, okay? Having conversations is very much highlighted, and that could be, in relationships, that could be receiving information you need to hear, like just knowledge you need to come into through friends, or just a random conversation you have with somebody, receiving information and guidance that you need to help yourself somehow, to expand yourself, to move into the next step. So I do see conversation and talking very, very highlighted this week, Libra. And through those conversations, you're learning a lot of information or gaining a lot of knowledge. So let's see what's happening within you, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. The energies at play within. Okay, so we have Pluto, the ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. So with this Pluto energy coming in, some of this information that comes to you is really going to be good advice to help you with something. Like, help you move beyond a challenge that holds you back, help you feel better physically. Maybe some of you may be speaking to like a doctor or a nutritionist, something along those lines, like a personal trainer, because I do feel some health for some of you where you're being given different knowledge and information, and that information, like if you put it into play, it will really improve your health, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, just depending on where you vibe, if that is your message there, okay? Really take it to heart. For others of you, these conversations that we're having could be between you and another person, and what you guys are talking about is very transformational for you. It restores a lot of hope within you. It helps lead you to a different perception of things, okay? And some of you, this could be a reconciliation between you and a friend, a family member, or a romance this week, where through deep conversation, we're able to have a transformation and rebirth of the relationship, because we come to a good place of understanding. We both learn truly where the other person was coming from and come to an agreement here. All right, so it's all about communication, which brings forth energy of transformation and rebirth for you somehow, some way here, Libra. Let's see the energy external to you. All right, we have Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. All right, so the energy around you, Libra, is very high vibrational, very fast paced. So the conversation that you are sharing with other people, like they have a lot of information, they have a lot of things to say, they could talk very fast, get very excited in what they're telling you. All right, it's just every bit of what they're sharing with you is either to expand your consciousness and bring you information and insight that you need about yourself or some area of your life, or this is between you and another person, and it's a reconciliation, and this is just talking about how passionately they want to have a new start with you and move through whatever has gone wrong here, but also showing us that Aries energy that's letting you know that a lot has changed and transformed about them. And through the conversation that you share, you're going to realize that you're going to come into that knowing about them. Okay, so as far as like reconciliation here, it's very positively aspected, and it's like a rebirth of you two, but you are experiencing each other in a different vibration because a lot has changed. All right, let's pull some tarot. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, and Two of Cups. All right. So Libra, definitely conversation. Some of you, this could be conversations with more than one person this week. But they're giving you information that you need. They are truly helping to expand your consciousness of different things you want to happen for yourself or make manifest. Like they're, through you guys' talking, you might be brainstorming together, or just the guidance that they offer you. It's good advice and it really expands you, and it's like, try this. It's very transformational, and it allows you to get unstuck out of something, or to know what your next move is, what your next step is. And those of you where this is like a relationship, you know, this is definitely a rebirth, a reconciliation, but it's like a clean slate, because with two pages, that's the representation of your energies, both of your energies to me. And normally I would see that as like brand new connection, but because we have Pluto here, I know this is like a reconciliation. And you know, here it is with the Two of Cups as well. And the reason why you guys are coming through as pages is because you both have changed quite a bit. And it's like a rebirth. You're starting over. You're at a different vibration. So it's truly a brand new relationship, even though you have history of the past. Phoenix rising from the ashes. The past is burned away in the ash. And you guys are something new now. Okay, whether it's family member, friend, or romance. But definitely a healing there. And then other people through conversation this week is really helping you expand and grow and understand something, so that you can take a next step. Like I just keep feeling that, like the next step, so you know what your next step is. All right, let's pull you some more tarot. Five of Pentacles. You're nervous, some of you, to trust advice. Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. So you got the Page of Cups on the Page of Cups. That's definitely healing. And then we have this King of Swords. All right. So Libra, I've just got to say this. Some of you definitely could be like reconciling with more than one person this week. Okay. Maybe some of you could be reconciling with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just because we have the Queen of Cups here and the King of Swords here, me seeing you as the king and this other person being the queen. All right. Definitely could be that sort of combination of elements coming back together into a reconcile. But with both of those Page of Cups there, Libra, I feel like what is being said to you this week through conversation, which is for the betterment of you, the expansion of your consciousness, your next step forward. You've heard this before, or you've intuitively been feeling this yourself. And so these conversations may just be a confirmation of what you've previously felt intuitively, or what somebody else has told you. And so now here it is, you know, coming through your reading, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to trust, because there is this big fear of like failure. here. Like you're afraid to move forward or to try something because you're like, well, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? And it's like, I can't lose any more than I have. And Spirit's saying, no, you're getting good advice this week. Follow it through. Trust it because, you know, you've felt this before or you've been told this before. And it's like going to be another confirmation for you to move forward, to try XYZ or to do XYZ. And then those of you reconciling, I feel with those two Page of Cups, even if like this person is majorly at fault, there's a part of you, Libra, that also wants to apologize or speak your piece on something. Okay, so I see both of you wanting to mend the bridge here. Take both of you taking accountability for whatever needs to be, you know, accounted for, and mending and rebirthing. You know, you guys are different people now, regardless of just, you know, it's like a week has passed or 6 months or a year. There is something different about both of you, and that's why you're able to rebirth at this time. And through conversation, you will realize that about them. They will realize that about you. But lots of insight coming to Libra through conversation this week. Don't forget that. Pay attention to every single word somebody is saying to you, Libra. It's going to transform you. It's going to open up parts of your mind, you know, maybe by just what they're saying or maybe what they're not saying, or you're going to be able to connect some dots of the past and the now. It's just through conversation, you get the answer. You finally get the answer, the understanding, the solution that you've so been seeking, or the advice that you need for your next step, your movement forward. Advice to transform some area of your life or yourself. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water create powerful protection. So you've got some protection energy coming in this week, Libra, and that's why Spirit's saying really trust what's being said to you. You're being watched over by the guardian angels, and it's time to be a little bit vulnerable and allow yourself to really trust the people around you and what they're saying, because it is in your highest good, Libra. It is. All right. Your conversations are very healing, are meant to grow you and inform you and like soothe you and ease you. They're not meant to challenge you and upset you and overstimulate you with this talisman of protection coming in as your final message. All right, these conversations are meant for healing, for answers, and for rebirth. All right, so those are your messages, Libra. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.